We're live.
Excellent.
Yeah, quick, say a slur.
Let's not do that. All right. So, beginning with a recap. We started last session at the caravan campsite near the town of God's Grace. In the night, Viscount Edric de Nuke heard noise in the darkness, to which he woke the caravan and put everyone on alert. As the group waited, with weapons drawn, a girl came through the brush. Salim, who was gaunt, malnourished, and followed close behind by a hungry, raging owlbear. The caravan fended it off before chasing it down and slaying it. In its hide, there was a blood spear bayonet, quickly given to the party gunman, Lucian. They skinned and harvested the owlbear for the rest of the morning, learning about their new friend Salim, who elected to join the caravan. Proceeding with the journey, the caravan arrived in a devastated God's Grace. What few men and women could be found through the city looked like ghouls and walked even slower. Insects infested the air and diseased corpses could be found between every alley. When the cart stopped in an intersection, Viscount Edric found between every alley.
Citizens, come, eat, drink, and be full.
And for a short while, excellent. The caravan was surrounded on all sides, giving out rations and water to all. Then, the golden chain came. A group of armed horsemen who claimed to be sent by the mayor to arrest control of and redistribute the rations of the cart equally to all people of God's Grace, especially those bedridden with sickness or too weak to leave the home. The caravan members figured them as bandits, and weapons were soon drawn, notably by Tyrion first. Battle ensued, a bloody and hard-fought battle that the caravan won against all odds, but not without casualties. They were heavy on both sides. 3 of the Golden Chain were killed. Their leader was mortally wounded. Multiple caravan members were also severely wounded, with Tyrion, Zack, and Robin resting on death's door by the battle's conclusion. As the cracks of gunfire drew to a close, the clanging of metal on metal died out, and winded breathing began to rest. A door to a nearby house swings open. The woman behind it hurriedly looks about the scene, laying eyes on the maimed Zephael first. She curses under her breath, gestures towards the less injured caravan members, and pointing towards Zephael. "Bring him in, quickly!" What do you do?
Battle map?
This is not a battle map. There's no battle.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Just map.
Map?
No map. I can go to God's Grace if you want.
Yeah, I was like that. So, oh well, okay. That's you got me.
I think that's what John meant.
You are all outside, standing amidst the battle, just as it ended. What do you do?
Immediately begin moving the wounded into the house.
I'll help with that.
You see as the woman steps inside her home, and those of you who are first in the door watch as she takes essentially a cloth that's spread across the dinner table, wraps everything that's on top of it up, and just throws it to the side and says, "Put him on here." Can I get an athletics check to try and pick up this massive guy in full plate armor?
All right.
Who are
Draven.
carrying him?
Draven is not helping.
I can
That boy is helping because he's, I think, the strongest member of this party.
So there's 3 of us.
So I think I'm the strongest member of the party. That's a 9.
I think Lucian would just be putting out a mage hand to help because there's no way he's able to help lift that. Well, roll with advantage because I'm
You have
helping.
advantage. Everybody's
Yeah.
helping you.
18.
Okay. You guys see as Elroy digs deep and manages to pull Zephiel up. It's a rough maneuver as Zephiel's blood gets onto your shoulder and your arm. You can see as this woman begins to open some drawers and pull out what looks like almost a surgery kit. And she begins to arrange things next to him. We are going to transition into a little QTE, so we're going to make some checks. And if you guys want to try and save Zephiel's life, you can. Otherwise, can I just get a list of everybody who's inside and outside?
So it's just me and Zephiel, right?
Elroy would be on the inside.
Oh yeah, and Elroy.
So Elroy and Salim are inside the house trying to save Zephiel. Everybody else is outside.
Yeah, at the moment, Draven just sort of like walked out from behind his hiding spot and he's gonna start poking at the corpses a little bit.
I think after people are moved inside, Lucian would just go out and try to deal with any panic there is. Because that was a hell of a scene.
So first things first, we're going to knock out this scene with Zephiel. Okay. You can see as Lilac steps over. Spoiler alert, her name is Lilac. She steps over and looks at him, his mangled arm. And she just says, "Get that armor off. Get the armor off him." And she begins to unpack some pouches. Would you guys like to attempt to make a check to remove his armor?
I feel like Elroy would try,
let's
but he
do
would
it.
not know enough about heavy armor to know how to do it properly.
I feel like Salim would know enough about heavy armor to at least remove it.
This would be a sleight of hand check.
Okay, well I'm not good at those.
You could be helping me do it. You're telling me how to do it.
Sure. So I guess roll with advantage then.
Nat 20.
Alright.
Okay. Salim right over your shoulder, pointing to which straps to undo. And also carefully guiding your hand to gingerly avoid the brutal bullet wound that was inflicted upon him. You're able to succeed that check. Lilac steps over, begins to essentially pull back dead skin that has been almost entirely destroyed. This is, looking at it, you can see there are fragments of bone that are like poking out of the wound. She says, "All right, it's good he's unconscious for this. This is gonna hurt. You need to press down on it, stop the bleeding, and I'll disinfect it."
Which spot?
Just the whole arm. The neck wound we'll worry about that next.
As Elroy would grab from his pouch like a small bit of rope and basically
Would you
make
like to lead this medicine check, or would you like to put it in the hands of Lilac?
He's gonna try and support her.
Yeah.
I think he knows that he is not as experienced as a regular healer, even though he is decent. He's gonna basically grab a small bit of rope and essentially do a makeshift tourniquet to cut off the blood flow.
Celine kind of just drops her elbow, trying to stop it as much as she can.
Roll 20, crashing out right now.
Always.
Can't handle 2d20.
That's rough, man.
Man, it's gotta like do a 1 in
I'm
20.
gonna go grab my physical dice tray. I'm not even kidding. Hold on.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, it went.
a natural 17, so it's a 23.
Okay. With a 23, You guys are able to stop the bleeding. Now, with the infected and destroyed, maimed skin pulled back, you need to dress the wounds. Lilac pulls out some bandages and gauze, alcohol as well. She puts it onto you, Elroy.
All right. As he kind of...
That's that. This is gonna hurt the worst, most than anything. I'll try and keep him down. She steps towards his head. I need you to roll a survival check to attempt to keep pressure and dress these wounds. I'm assuming
All right.
Salim is assisting.
Yeah. Well, I can help hold him down. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
As he kind of cracks his neck for a second before carefully trying. The 24.
24, that is a success. As the wounds begin to get dressed, you wrap it up tight. And while there is a clear broken arm beneath those bandages, it almost looks like it could pass off as a strange bump on his arm. You have stopped the bleeding and saved his life as she looks down at the arrow wound on his neck.
I almost wish I wasn't such a good shot.
This is something. She looks down to it. I don't think the neck wound is pierced into his windpipe.
You would be long dead.
So, strangely enough, we just leave that there.
I don't want to be old. Yeah.
Okay. I'm Lilac, by the way.
Oh. Elroy.
Salim.
Oh, Sling. This man, terrible as he is, owes you his life. You can see he's like staring daggers at all three of you.
Oh, he's woken up in the middle of this?
He's conscious. He made some mad noises during the alcohol, and especially the pressure. But he's now just essentially totally still. He still kind of has his good arm holding the arrow in place. Of course, the haft of the arrow has been broken. Now it's just the kind of metal tip that's lodged into his neck.
Well, I'm gonna keep my distance lest he try and kill me when I'm not looking, as he kind of begins to back away once everything is said and his hands are not needed.
I think he's learned his lesson.
That would be stupid.
People are stupid. I'm not taking a chance.
Okay, well, I'm sure there's more than just him. Bring your friends in. We'll take a look at them.
Yeah, let's move on to the next.
Transitioning outside, while you were dealing with that, it is Lucian, Draven, the farm boys, Tyrion, and Rhea that are all outside right now, and the two Golden Chain prisoners. As Salim and Elroy drag Zephiel's body into the house, you see as the people of God's grace reawaken, stepping out from behind alleys, walking down the street, looking at the scene. A rock is thrown. They begin to close in on all sides. You hear a shout. Blood for blood! They took our food. They want us to starve.
Hey, who are these people yelling at me? It's not us, are we? Turning to, we'll say Lucian.
There are now more people gathering. It looks like the crowd is growing by the second.
Just one moment. They've been stopped. We'll resume passing out the food shortly. We just need to make sure this is all resolved.
resolved. They attacked us.
They did. We're figuring out what to do. Please be patient.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. I'll go ahead and try. That button.
He's probably okay at those.
Damn, rolled bad.
Somewhat convincing.
A 12's not bad.
Yeah.
It's on the lower end what he can roll, but
This man, who you can see is himself, skin and bones. At the mention of patience.
Patience. The time for patience is over. We waited months. They want to take it away, and they're not going to give it back. We know. All they do is take. You give them to us, we'll settle it.
We're not going to withhold this from you. We're not going to extort you.
We don't
We
want
just
the
need-
food. We want the people.
There's a cheer from the crowd. Lucian. You briefly enter survival mode as the crowd begins to push in. So Lucian, Draven, any of the farm boys, Tyrion and Rhea, who are under anybody who's theirs, like that being John, Colin, Milo, you can control the farm boys / Tyrion and Rhea. The crowd is coming in, and you're not sure if you can save the prisoners at this point. You see the open door to Lilac's home. You're pretty sure you could save yourselves, but they want those prisoners, and if you want to save them, you're going to have to make something happen.
Okay.
Okay.
I think at the movement, Lucian would speak back up and try to shout over the crowd. Hold on! We're not just releasing them. We're not...
By the time you get the words hold on out, you understand that they're not listening. There's now a raucous noise of talking from every direction, and you feel like you're caught in a tidal wave of movement. If they're crashing in from every direction, you still see a brief opportunity to try and maybe grab one of the prisoners and drag them away before it's just total chaos in this intersection. It's like physical action. Maybe you could cause a distraction just for a second. You could start a fight between two other people, maybe. But you either think quick on your feet or you just get out and let them.
Draven just, yep, no, you, good luck, big man. As Lucian feels a hearty slap on his back. You do get a bardic, but Draven's getting out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm assuming all the farm boys are getting out of the way.
Yeah, Robin.
Can I... I'm, like, changing slightly the thing that I was trying to approach that with. If I'm not loud enough with my own voice, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to shout over all of it. It'll probably be a little bit startling with how loud it is, but...
Yeah, it's like 5 times louder, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to get them to, like, hold back for, at most, a handful of minutes.
Okay. Okay, your voice booms up to 3 times as loud. That would be enough to cut through the noise. What are you saying?
Probably just start off with... Hold on! We're not just going to let them free. I know what they've been doing to you, and they will be held accountable. But if we start a riot, things can only get worse.
I'll let you roll a persuasion or performance check. Your choice.
I'm still going with persuasion. Because he's just trying to get them to, like...
I'll say you understand that they're out for blood right now, and it would be very hard to try and convince them to go away from it. So you're not sure how successful this is going to be.
You also have a bardic.
I have a bardic.
He could make that higher.
I'll apply it to this.
I think it's
What's the bardic die?
6?
It's a
D6 is base bardic, yes.
That's how they start off.
Okay.
That's a 27 then.
That's a high roll.
For level 1, that's a really high roll.
And I probably needed it for this check.
What was the wording on that? Very hard to convince them? Interesting.
The people closing in almost like reach to cover their ears at your voice. One man standing next to, almost at like the front of the crowd, just like put some hands out beside him. Just, you want to hold them accountable.
We all do. We just need a moment to make sense of all of this. We're with you.
Let me see that one that had the sword.
Is it one of the guys tied up? Or is it the...
No, all the men that were in the group had died in the fight, except Zephiel. This would be the female fighter, Sanji.
Then, yeah, Lucian would just walk over towards them, because they're still, like, tied up nearby, and just kind of gesture. They're not going to be fighting back anytime soon. Here, you can see them. We only ask for a few minutes.
As you gesture towards him, he steps forward. He strikes with the boot, and it hits like thunder. And you see as a couple teeth come out of Sanji's mouth, as well as a lot of blood. It bruises immediately, and he spits. Yeah, you can hold him accountable.
Thank you.
Get that food. And they go over towards the food cart, and it just looks like... It looks like a mass of people with inverted limbs. Where the legs are up, the heads are down, and the hands are in. And it's just like that for a moment before the people begin to head their opposite directions.
Oh, no help in that.
You look in the cart, and there's probably only like a couple crates left.
As soon as they start to disperse, Lucian just kind of like, oh.
I would have just let him take them.
Right, I mean, and it's not blood on our hands exactly, so it's beside the point. There's a lot of screaming happening inside the medical tent.
It's probably not pretty in there.
Okay, it's fine, yeah. What's the next
Need a
course of
moment after
action?
that.
Hopefully after this we go home.
We...
Where's Edric at?
Edric has stepped inside the home, almost silently.
As much as I like helping out these people, I mean, whatever golden chain business they got going on here is none of mine. So
That's true.
I'm assuming around this time we're walking out of the medical tent.
It is not a medical tent. It is Lilac's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
You wouldn't be walking out as Edric is stepping in. You're still talking amongst yourselves with Lilac.
I see.
Right. I'm going to sit down here as Draco props himself up on the now almost barren cart.
I think Lucian's gonna join you for a minute because he was very sure he was about to get run over.
Edric steps inside the house. You see as Lilac's eyes narrow, and she looks angry at Edric. Edric, that king made you a noble, but he could not give you a mind to accompany it. Look at what you've done. We're starving. But now there's dead. The mayor won't stand for this. Edric looks defeated. I know he won't. That was stupid. There's no avoiding it. We'll submit when he comes. Whether they were bandits or not. Let's just treat the injured ones now. Okay? Yes. Bring them in. As Edric steps out and calls towards the farm boys, Tyrion, and basically all the rest of them. Come in, all of you.
I'm fine. I don't need assistance.
You just look after the cart.
Yeah, I'll make sure the wood stays here.
Well, I guess I have to.
You're bleeding from every orifice. Yes, you have to. Come on.
It's a flesh wound. I think I just starts standing up.
Robin, I
Flipping over.
stopped acting tough. It's not the time.
Yeah. He just starts like mumbling and walking in.
Stepping in, Lilac begins to see to them dressing up their wounds. You all begin to breathe easy. It feels like the storm has gone. You have a moment to yourselves. If you would like to take a short rest, you can.
I think a short rest would be taken.
I get my spell slot back. Sure.
I get a fat 0 anything.
Ranger!
Yeah.
Also, sir. The ranger that was not hit at all.
The prisoners are dragged in by the farm boys also. Edric looks down at them and says, "So, do you actually work for the mayor, or are you just bandits posing?" The Taurian lady, who is wearing a kind of black veil, looks up at him and says, "We are in service of the mayor. In fact, I'm sure the police will be here anytime soon. Seeing as you've killed 3, maimed 1, although saved his life, which I am grateful for. As dumb it is as it is. You hurt him in the first place. You can see as Edric looks down again. Her words are not lost on him.
Shit, are we fucked?
We very well might be.
As much as we are, I don't regret what we did. We fed the people like we wanted to. Now we just have to deal with what comes next.
There's no dealing with it. This is the part where you lay down your weapons and accept it.
They're gonna hang us.
They'll be here soon. There might be some room to negotiate.
With what?
I myself, I am nobility. We can talk this through. I know Capacha. We serve together.
You better start talking your ass off, because I ain't dying today.
It'll only be worse if you try to run or fight. This is not the time for that. For now, we just wait here. Draven's outside on the cart. They'll find us. We just take it easy.
I'll trust you.
It's just a big, breath out of his, entire mouth as he just kind of puts his head over his face and sits down on the floor.
Lilac, leaning up against the counter in the very humble kitchen. Yeah, you are stupid. This wasn't something we needed a soldier for. You don't need to draw your blades.
They shot first.
Well,
As he kind of begins walking to the other side of the room.
I won't lie though. You golden chain idiots definitely deserved it. Push us around. We remember. You'll get what's coming to you.
She's staring daggers at the two prisoners that are kneeling in the corner. The one who was kicked in the face and now has what looks like a rapidly bruising jaw. It might be broken. Lilac doesn't treat them. Is there anything you guys want to talk about inside Lilac's home?
I think it's kind of hearing Chris beat that round, just kind of, well, if you assholes didn't act so high and mighty, then we wouldn't have to be in this bullshit. We just wanted to hand out some goddamn food. Your friends wouldn't be dead.
There's a heavy moment of silence. And there's a heavier knock on the door. Open the door! Edric steps over and turns the doorknob. He opens it, but he covers the breach with his body and he looks out. There's a quiet conversation. He just humbly nods. Then he opens the door and he says, "All right. Come on. Let's go." You step outside and Draven, this would have happened basically without your input.
Of course.
You've seen in about 5-10 minutes as probably 2 or 3 dozen horsemen have come in from all sides. They have muskets, they have sabers, and they are essentially covering every road in this intersection, and there are even a couple in the alleys around Lilac's house who have dismounted. You see there are 3 people who are not dressed in full uniform, as the rest of these soldiers are. One is actually dresses in the old style. He wears actual plate armor, has a sword at his hip, and no gun in sight. He is very old from the looks of it. It crosses your mind that he should have retired by now, as that is a kind of like regular law between countries. But you don't know. He's clearly pushing the limits. He sits atop his horse right next to the entrance, and you can see there are 2 people adjacent to him. One has silvery hair. He wears a fine blue clothes and has a small rod in his right hand. Looks to be a wizard. He looks towards you, doesn't say anything towards you, but you can see his right eye has maybe been taken by disease or something, as it is just a kind of blackish, reddish hole where it once was. He looks over towards you. No comment. He turns over to his left, where you can see what you assume is the mayor.
Yeah.
Mayor Gideon Capacha. He sits atop his horse, and looking down at the bloodstained sand, he just kind of clicks his tongue and shakes his head. So Edric steps out of the house.
Oh shit, that's what's happening. Yep, alright. As he gets off of the horse, or gets off of the cart, just stands there now, looking less comfortable than before.
All the people inside the house, including Lilac, are brought outside. And there is a moment where they look over all of you. And they say, I say they, but this would be the older man dressed in plate. Says, all right, that's enough. All the weapons on the ground in front of you. Don't hide anything, we'll find it. You're under arrest. You try any funny business, you'll be shot. I assure you.
Okay. 2 daggers plop onto the ground, and he also grabs his loot and is like, and puts it on the ground as well.
A heavy thud as the maul gets dropped on the ground.
Salim has no weapons.
A longbow and 2 daggers fall as well, along with a quiver full of arrows.
Rifle is down.
Elroy, you just kind of turn your shoulder. You see as a soldier has climbed up the cart. They appear to have brought a ox to draw the cart, and they begin to take control of it. All right, personal belongings, other side, just adjacent to it.
Ain't got much. Turn my pockets inside out.
You want me?
Couple coins between all of you.
You want me to take as he kind of points to the armor across his chest, the studded leather, like.
No, that would be unnecessary. You're defenseless as is.
That's rather rude, actually. He takes out this guy's kit, 5 candles, 2 costumes, a bedroom. Entertainer pack is wild.
Backpack, bedroll, tinderbox,
Just
mess.
all the packs go on the ground and you empty your pockets.
Yeah. Salim throws the pack of food that she was thrown.
You see as they begin to wrap it up in a large blanket, and a soldier just throws it over the back of his horse. The weapons are all similarly wrapped up in a blanket and tossed over the back of a horse. All right, a lot of you, women, go back to your home. Edric, stay here. The rest of you You walk in between the horses. Don't try anything, or you will be shot. I repeat, you will be shot if you attempt to run. That is not a warning, it is a promise. You walk in the center, slowly. Don't trip, don't stumble. We don't care if you're hungry or thirsty, we're all hungry and thirsty.
Can you arrest us and not lecture us? Come on. He starts walking.
He turns to his right and looks at a soldier. You don't... Roll a perception check.
Yeah, perception, dude.
Yeah!
3.
Got
You're
it!
not sure
Totally.
You're not sure his attitude towards that, but he does make a comment towards a soldier.
Got it.
You all are hauled off to prison.
He totally said watch that one carefully or something.
I can't do shit.
Sleep.
On yourself.
You walk through the city in silence. The horses kick up a lot of dust, and you guys cough more than a little. We're gonna go ahead and take a little 20-minute break.
20 minute?
Gary needs to poop.
It's me that needs to do that.
No, we just gotta put a break in there somewhere. So take a break. Go use the bathroom. Get a drink. Maybe a snack. Whatever you want to do. 20 minutes to yourself.
And you mentioned I pulled up the stream a little bit into it, and I did not realize what Colin's picture was changed to in the stream until I saw it, and I just stopped myself from bursting out laughing in the middle of important dialogue.
I'm glad you like it, man.
It's very good.
It's pretty awesome.
Oh my god, I just opened it.
Showing dog.
So yeah, I just put up the stream and I was like, I wonder what this looks like, and then I just saw that happening. I was like,
After all of you left, I asked Milo to change it to that. I'm gonna give him a new GIF every stream.
Are they all gonna be dog bait?
Dog ate my book on stoicism. Ain't been the same since.
alrighty, this is going interestingly.
Hey man, if I'm gonna have just like a little animated icon, I wanna make the most of it.
Alright. I was about to turn off my camera. That'd probably break things. So I'm just gonna.
I don't know if you really caught.
At about 7:40.
I don't know if you caught this, Gib. I kept something on me.
I know. You kept the book.
Of course, of course.
They don't give a... Well, they actually do give a fuck about you keeping your book, but...
It's for later.
It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
It's a surprise tool that will harm Toby later.
It's surprisingly well hidden on my body. They would have to like actually strip search me to find it.
I love it when you open up Roll20 after a while, not opening Roll20, and all the rolls happen at once.
Loud.
Just loud. So loud.
It's kind of hard to RP in that scenario when you're a session in.
Alrighty. Mental Jin.
Hey man, people are pushing for Page so hard for deadline.
I'm going to ask that everybody leave the owlbear momentarily.
Owlbear is being closed.
Close. So, did you see the balance changes for Smite? Oh, he's not here. Never mind.
Kicking OBS.
Why'd you kick me?
Because. You can rejoin in a second. Oh, that is the worst quality I've ever seen. Holy cow.
Alrighty.
Alright, now that you're here. Tyler, did you see the balance changes for Smite 2?
No.
We got a Typhon's Heart is becoming an item now.
It's not delayed by this much.
Is it back now?
There, it is back.
Great. The party is brought to prison cells below Town Hall. Walked through silent halls, separated. You can see as the farm boys, Tyrion, Rhea, Ezekiel, are split off, and you four are put into a solemn, dirty cell with a shut wooden door. There is silence. Not even bugs. Almost a complete absence of light. You have manacles on, but apart from that, little more than your clothes. You hear as the door is locked. You're alone.
Well, what have we been told thus far, if anything?
Nothing.
Are we in a cell together?
Yep, before you.
Okay.
Right. Well, yeah, he's got it. You know, he said he'd figure something out. Right.
Figure something out.
Yeah, he's got connections, he's nobility, because we're not stuck here. Surely.
He knows the mayor, right?
That's what he said?
I'm sure we'll be fine.
There's an amount of calmness in your voice that sounds like you didn't shoot someone really important with a gun.
Well, I mean, we're about as fine as he is. He walked up to them as well.
Ah, but you seem to forget you talk about the big guy, right? The asshole?
Huh?
The one that you shot specifically?
He's talking about Eric.
Eric? Who the fuck is Eric?
Or Edric. Edric. Sorry, I'm kind of.
I'm. It's fine. It's fine. At this point, he's just sort of, with the manacles, prestidigitating the dust out of his various hairs.
Always kind of.
Partially because he can, partially because it's something to do with his hands.
Always kind of bunched up in the corner near the door, knees up high and arms wrapped around it as he seems to be kind of fidgeting with himself and very nervous. It's very evident.
It's more than reasonable to worry, but seeing as how I'm already here, can only see how it turns out.
Is there any guards outside?
You can't see outside.
I like to believe he would try to put a word in for us as well. Especially after that.
Why did I agree to go here?
This is complete bullshit.
Yeah, welcome back. So, glad you came to God's Grace with us. Thanks.
She's staring daggers at Elroy only.
Oh, I does not notice. Why did I agree to go?
She starts shaking her leg violently and starts gritting her teeth. It almost looks like she's about to lunge at him.
Draven's eyes start between the two for a moment. He scoots further into the corner on this wooden plank, if it's here.
She like
know each other?
scratches the bench and then walks up and then punches Elroy.
I'm gonna say roll the hit.
Sure. Yo, I got jump scared by this guy. Well, 11.
Not a great axe.
Whatever, man.
Not a great axe. It's a miss.
I don't have a roll for my punch, so I just rolled the great axe.
You attempt to punch or kick at him because he is like on the floor, like on his.
She's swinging down.
You kind of swing down as he barely dodges. What's that for?
What the fuck did you do that?
Me?
You gave
What
me
did I do to you?
Give me that stupid sack of food, and it felt like I had to help you. And now I'm locked
Sounds
in
like a you problem.
goddamn cell.
You chose this. Not me.
The first time I finally get to a place I think I could relax. I get thrown into jail in the first hour.
You're not owlbear food?
So annoying.
Well, that's not my business.
Good point.
I appreciate all of you for helping me with the owlbear. What I don't appreciate is the jail.
That
I
makes
don't think anybody could.
Yeah, I don't
sure.
think any of us are really happy with the situation.
I wish I knew he was a noble. I wouldn't have ever helped him.
Okay.
Wonder how long they're gonna keep us in here before they even tell us anything.
Hell, we killed a couple of pretty important figures, it seems.
It's definitely going to be at least a few hours, I think.
I don't like our odds.
People seemed quick to riot. If
Yeah,
something happens to for the people who took against the people who took the or tried to take it.
That's true.
Something happens to us, I don't think they'd be too happy about it.
I don't think they would care. I think they cared about us because we had food. The food is gone.
The people who would gave them food and might do it again.
I don't know that.
We don't know the people
think they
who live
care?
here well enough.
I think I know these people plenty well. Pretty relatable.
You would know more than I.
Minutes. Hours. Despite the heat outside, the stone becomes cold. Uncomfortable. Soon you become familiar with it. You're going to drift off to sleep. Unsure for how long. All of you are swiftly awoken when you hear the jangling of keys and locks at the door. You hear a firm bolt come undone. The door comes open. A soldier puts his head in. All right, all of you up.
Stands.
Both of them carry muskets and sabers. Come on. Outside.
not for an execution, surely, you can tell something. Come on.
He looks at you ominously.
Okay, nuts.
Go down the hall.
This way?
Other way, idiot.
Okay. It's all a hall, fuck you.
Oh, I didn't notice we were, like, on a thingy.
Recognize this map.
Keep walking. Yeah.
Where are you going?
Oh,
Down the hall.
Stay here. You can
Yes,
stand
sir.
or sit.
for the record, Lucian would not be walking very far from them. It's just very hard to control tokens in such a scenario.
Can arrow keys.
I will take a seat. Sure, is this a bench here, I assume?
Looks to me like a shelf, but we'll call it a
It could be.
bench.
Sleeps it's on a random box.
I was kind of just leaning against the back wall over here.
He gestures his shoulders. You two are relieved, you can go. They nod and walk away. You can hear their steps. You can see as he looks towards the ground and listens as they echo and eventually disappear. All right. So, to begin, your names. So I understand. You are Draven, Lucian, Elroy, and Slim.
And you are?
Yes.
You got that from the Vikings?
Did.
Okay, good.
Right. I am Silas. A sentient, if you know what that is.
Can I ask for some enlightenment? New around here.
I'm a wizard. A notable one. Sentients are... Imagine it as a faction. We come from Silver Hill. I'm here as an advisor to the mayor. See, he's obviously preoccupied with dealing with God's grace matters. I speak to the rest of the world in their interests in God's grace. You've been here for... He takes out a pocket watch and looks at it. About 7.5 to 8 hours. I've been talking to Viscount Edric in that time. We've hashed out a deal. So, you have 2 options. And yes, we are giving you a choice. Although if you ask me, it's not really a choice. Firstly, law is, you all will serve life sentences. Tyrion, the Taurian man who drew weapons and started this, disturbing the peace, consequently killing 3, will be hanged. Edric is going to be sent back to his estate in Dunbar under house arrest. That is out of the question. The second choice, Edric's deal. We have need of a certain type of renegade, vigilante, muscle.
And seeing as you did away with our previous, you seem fit to replace them. It's only fair, seeing as you robbed us of them. Regardless, specifically, we have need of you because we need to send an expedition north.
North?
That is a suspicious thing to say, given where we're at.
Well, the position you're at, you don't really have much of a choice, right?
I meant geographically.
Well, I would consider your legal and geographical position.
All right.
Will you provide us with the food necessary to travel?
Some. Most of it is from your cart.
I meant...
What is this expedition for? What are you asking us to do?
Well, about 2 months ago, there was another expedition. We sent north because we had divined a... Well, I'm sure you don't understand what this is. Up in that wasteland north, there was once a very ancient and powerful empire. We divined a uniquely intact library. And the extremely magical nature of this empire that once was, this library is set to house some very interesting things. Well, we sent an expedition there to gather these interesting things, and see, they never returned. All except one. Yeah. He refuses to say a word about it.
Are you able to tell us the nature of this library?
Nothing except that it is, again, set to house some very interesting items and some very interesting history. And that you are currently the only ones in the entire world in a position of which to go there.
Are we all...
I praise.
Or did you just pick us four out for some reason?
No. The offer was given to your compatriots as well, but they're less willing. Hey. Tyrion will not be going. He serves out a life sentence or a death sentence. This option, if we send out an expedition, of which 4 is necessary, then Tyrion can serve a life sentence. Otherwise, he will hang. It is the law. Riveridge was not willing to compromise on that.
Interesting.
Say we make it to the library. Anything specific?
In the library? No, we've merely divined its existence. We know it's there.
So you would be asking us to discover and explore it.
Correct.
This will drop all charges, I'm assuming.
Yes, mostly. There's of course some
property damage, stuff like that.
So say we go there, and we get back safely. You let us go?
Well, of course, there would be some, again, property damage fines, stuff of that nature. But it's not a life sentence anymore, is it? You would do well to understand this is in its own way a life sentence. Expeditions are notoriously dangerous. River Ridge sees this as a sentencing all on its own.
Don't want to kill us themselves.
You can thank Edric's noble privilege for your life.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, that's... just want to clarify. You are talking about the furnace? Okay, because you haven't said that. It feels good to, get the communication straight so we understand what's happening.
Well, now we do, don't we? Yes, he puts his rod on the table and just puts it down. We are going to the furnace.
Great. I know you're strong. That's less intimidating than a pistol. Yes, I'll do it. I can't be stuck in a prison forever. My face is too pretty.
You just said we, are you going to?
It's a figure of speech. I say we, but I won't be going. At least not in person.
Are you too important for that, or?
He's a grand mage. Look at him. I don't think he would risk anything ever of his own volition.
I'm assuming you're mighty strong, though. You think it'd be cakewalk for you?
Going to the furnace has its own challenges. It is a place of volatile essence. My speciality is not as effective there as it is here. Which goes to show what an accomplishment it is that we figured out that this library exists at all.
Dying is better than a life sentence, so I will go, even if it's alone.
We're not dying, though. It's fine. We'll be all right.
I'm not gonna hide and rot. I'll go.
Not much of another choice.
Very good. Well, with that settled, there is a bedroom here to my left. You can spend the rest of the night in there. You won't be let out till the morning. We'll return you your things then. Tomorrow, you leave at noon. And if you don't, the charges will be resumed. If you return to the city, or we see that you've gone anywhere else, I promise you we will know. We have your names. That's all we need to find you. We'll know.
You won't have to worry about that. We're all in agreement that this is better.
Very well. Enjoy your night.
No, I won't.
Oh. Well,
I'd say we just got a lucky break.
I
don't know if I'd call it lucky, but it's a break.
These doors are closed, Elroy. You don't know.
Oh, I didn't know we could. We could see through them, so I assumed we could.
Because this map is old.
We've got some kind of opportunity, I suppose.
I would say it's a great opportunity.
They wouldn't be sending this off to us if they thought we were well, really capable.
They expect us to die out there. Makes their job easier.
Well, we've already been underestimated once by those people who try to take our food.
You're right.
Hopefully a hellscape that has consumed probably somewhere in the hundreds of thousands does the same, as he just kind of...
I don't have a map on me. I don't know what's in the furnace or what it's like.
I've only seen maps. Heard a little bit. I'm no expert, but all I know is that is a place where people go to die. Fools go there to look for things that do not exist.
Well,
like a library?
Exist. Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of the relics do exist, but it's just,
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but to be honest with you, when they were going over that in school, I didn't pay much attention.
School? I guess
Dunbar.
that makes sense. You would go
I
to school.
come from Dunbar. It's standardized.
I don't know, I just figured you... Sorry.
Either way, I don't plan on rolling over and dying, but... yeah, probably best not to think about that too much right now.
As much as I say all of this, I don't plan on dying. So I will be fighting.
That's good. That's good. As long as we all fight, I think we have a good chance.
Yeah, but we shouldn't need to fight. Come on, it's just an expedition.
I mean, there's always owlbears out in the wild.
We should really avoid fighting if we can.
I agree.
But if push comes to shove,
So noon tomorrow, what do you think?
noon tomorrow or the warrant is out.
Okay. That should be plenty of time.
Should be.
Kick back.
Anything else you guys want to talk about or do while you're spending your night here?
You know what? Final note. We have a bit of time to prepare in the morning. Is there anything in particular we should focus on getting? Apart from basic supplies?
I don't do anything in particular.
I'm not educated on what equipment there is to not die in the furnace. I'm hoping they're going to give us something.
Odds are the land is going to be treacherous. Any sort of...
Probably someone we can ask tomorrow.
There's a lot of the simple stuff, sturdy boots, clothes that won't rip easily, and tools to maintain that.
I haven't been on many journeys, so I'm not quite the best with that.
I'm used to traveling a lot, and if they give us food and at least bedrolls, then I'll have more then than I did before. So I should be fine.
Yeah, standard supplies it is then. With the whole gold piece to my name. Or, I did have a gold piece to my name. We'll see if we get it back.
It's one more than I had.
That's the property damage.
I didn't even hurt anyone that badly.
I tried to hurt people, but they were too fast.
If we're talking realistically, they caused a good bit more property damage than we did.
Yeah, but they can't really pay it off, can they?
No, they can't. We'll see. I'm gonna sleep.
Easy rest finds you, albeit only for a couple hours. Elroy, being an early riser, You hear as the door at the top of the stairs is unlocked and opened.
Kind of like starting awake and immediately, out of force of habit, reaching for a sword by his bedside that is not there.
Nobody comes. You just know that now is the time to go.
He stands in front of his bed, looking around at the others sleeping. Taking a moment before he begins to wake up the others. First Lucien, then Draven.
Oh, hey, don't, whoa, don't do that.
It's time.
Future reference. Don't touch me when I'm asleep, please.
How? Yes. He walks away and goes to sleep.
Man, already?
Yep.
How can it be noon?
It's not noon. That's how.
Or close.
Well, I mean, it's the
Just
morning.
woke up. Forgive the misspeak.
It's fine. So, are we waiting for someone? Did you hear something, or did they tell you something?
They open the gates. They're expecting
What?
us. Has he stuff?
Shit.
The stairs. I heard him unlock it.
But that.
You sure that's for us?
You sure that was a guard?
I mean, what?
I don't know. I feel like there was. Let's.
Avoid some confusion. We'll go ahead and transition to you guys at the town hall.
Yeah.
There's confusion as we walk out.
Good 30, 45 minutes after hashing out the details of your situation. You're standing on the steps of Town Hall. You have your items back, minus the 2 pistols that you took from Jared.
That's how he's going to keep it out of our hands.
Yep.
You are given your items, your sacks, as well as a massive sack of rations and 3 healer's kits. The rations, it is 200.
I'm going to ask because the Explorer's Pack comes with 10 normally. Am I keeping that as well, or is we just going to be 200? Just flat.
You can keep any you had originally and on
Okay.
your person.
So we got 210.
For the sake of organization, I would like to ask that healer's kits and rations are...
You also have 85 gold. And you would know that is from selling the cart, as well as a couple other things. They essentially took it from you and sold it because they didn't want to keep it anywhere.
Did they pay off that property damage before giving us back the gold?
No, that is expected that you pay it back whenever you return.
Okay, but...
Yeah, we can think about that later.
I was going to say, healer's kits and rations are going to have to be tracked for, I'm guessing, for at least a decent majority of the campaign, especially healer's kits. I would
Is
like
it
to
80?
The healer's kits will have to be tracked for the whole campaign, as you need to
Yes.
use them to get the health benefits of a long rest.
So I think I'm just going to track it in terms of uses left on my character sheet. Just to
If you want
maintain
to track on that, that's cool.
So I'm going to put...
3 healer's kits, by the way, 10 uses each. That
Yeah.
effectively translates to 30 healing long rests between everybody.
Okay, so I'm going to mark that down as well
For
as...
clarity's sake, we did not, of course, get a long rest.
No,
We
you did not sleep very long that night.
Yep.
Aw. This man hates long rests.
Really quickly, do we get our original money back on top of?
Yeah. You got all your personal items,
Okay.
as well as 200 rations, 3 healer's kits, 85 gold.
And it's 85 overall split between us.
Yes. You know that you're supposed to get out of town by noon, so you don't have very long. Also, can I get an intelligence check?
Intelligence.
From everyone or as someone?
Oh, I click save, but 20. You just are just 18.
You have it 18.
Yeah, it'd be 18.
That's a success. You look at it and you immediately get like a kind of nasty feeling because that's not enough supplies.
Can we get the money sorted out completely? Who's taking what? Because that doesn't divide 4 ways completely.
Are we splitting it or are we pooling it?
Pooling is convenient.
I will steal the money for unless someone else wants to track money while I'm tracking other things.
I mean, if we're being realistic, we would probably each carry ours.
Yeah,
Correct.
carrying ours in quotations, but
Correct. We each have gold, but piling it is easier for
I vote
shopping.
to pile the money. Also,
In that case, my character was holding 21 gold. So
alrighty,
go ahead and take that in there.
Okay.
Let's get logistics
who
sorted out
else-
before we continue.
Yeah. Who else has gold or rations that I can
1
steal?
gold, 1 silver,
Got it.
I had
5
5
rations.
I had 5 silver. Take it.
Do you want to take care of all that?
I mean, it's not that hard to track.
It really shouldn't be.
It's
One
it's three
tracker's
things
the
I track.
easiest.
I have to track gold, healer's kit uses, and rations.
And there's just 3 different tabs. Boom.
Yeah. Anyone else have gold that I can steal from them at this point in time, or rations?
Nope.
Great. Oh. Okay, great. We're good.
Taken care
I'm
of.
keeping track of those. Also, Garrett, I'm going to ask for semantic stake. Do I have to track arrows?
We're tracking ammunition. I
I'm
asked
going to
about
say
that.
no by your reaction.
Arrow. Track arrows.
Track arrows.
Until you reach the point where you have a bag of holding, you're like, I buy 500 arrows. Whenever you do that, that's the point where I'll be like, yeah, you can forget about that. But for now, you're not at that point, so track your arrows.
Okay. I'm going to say I have 19 arrows. I'm missing the one that's in that guy's throat.
So we should. This is not enough food.
Yeah.
How far away is it? I don't...
That's a great question.
Knowing the distance, I can at least track a little bit about how many we need. And there's not going to be any food on the way.
Think you can buy a map from somewhere so we can get the exact number?
Probably get ripped off for it, but yeah.
We don't know how far into the furnace we need to venture. Wow.
Did they tell us that already, or are they going to tell us that? Or are we just kind of left to go at this point?
You're left to go.
Did they tell us anything about where it was, distance was, a map, something? Or is it just, hey, go find the library?
They hit us with the go find it.
They said basically go find it.
Yeah, they say go north.
They did not define its location, just its existence.
Oh.
And Silas did explain to you the essence of the furnace interferes with high magic. So it is a miracle all on its own that they even know it's real.
So basically, for exploring this whole place, we're gonna need a lot of rations. More than this.
Yeah.
And we don't have nearly enough money to buy that many more. As much as we could buy it for any reasonable price here. Okay.
We've got a good bit of gold.
What's our total ration count?
We have 215 rations.
Oh, no, yeah, I would like to double that if, to be safe, to be honest. There's a chance we have to travel, like, 1,000 miles or 2,000 miles.
We're kind of looking in the gold pouch for a minute.
There and back.
We have.
No, it's only 500 there, and then another 500 back. So it is 1,000 miles, which is 55 days if you're not accounting for any delays, interruptions, obstacles, anything like that. So yes, you do have like 2 straight months of travel.
With like standard prices, we have enough to double that. There's no way we are getting food for market price.
No, we can't. I don't think you can buy food here.
Surely not here.
And if we did, it would be too expensive for us to even consider it. Pulling this money together, we have 107 gold, 14 silver, and 80 copper. Now, I, for an expedition like this, would like a few more arrows, but other than that, who needs stuff?
I'd like to get another pouch of bullets if I can. That's 5 for 10. I only need another pouch.
Okay. Actually, we need to find a place to buy stuff.
Right. See if there's I assume there's some gun
Sure,
free.
there's a general store here.
If I go through here, there's going to be places.
How much time do we have to prepare at this
I don't
point?
know, let me go check
up.
the sundial.
Yeah, I look up in the sky. How far away is the sun from noon?
It is early morning right now, so you guys probably have about 4 or 5 hours.
Okay, that's plenty of time. Okay. I need to find a Fletcher. You need... I don't even know where you would buy bullets.
I can figure it out. Here, can I just have the 5 gold?
Yeah, he puts it down in your hands.
Alright.
Meet up by the north gate before noon.
That's not fair. I have some business I need to attend to if I can.
Any
Maybe,
gold for
probably.
that? Before?
You know what? Sure, I'll give me 10 gold pieces. I shouldn't spend it, but like, yeah, you know.
I'm not actually going to remove it from my sheet. But
Yes,
for the
correct.
sake
I
of
did not
semantics,
ask you to.
Great. I will get rid of the 5 for Colin because he is about to spend that. All right, I'm going to go find a Fletcher, and we'll go from there. So he kind of begins walking off.
So, I need everybody who's going somewhere to roll me a survival check.
Boink, 19.
What the hell is survival?
Yes. There's wayfaring, basically.
I would just be pestering people to, like, get directions.
Okay, roll a performance check to not upset somebody, I guess.
All right. 20.
Okay.
And Draven is just trying to find the sketchiest, like, tavern / inn possible. I guess I'll give you survival. Sure, dog.
Ooh. I mean, for finding a sketchy inn, I feel like that'd be perfect.
You trip on a floorboard inside.
If you want to find the worst tavern possible, that's going to be the one.
The one with the lowest survival.
Yeah.
Okay. 2. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and say that, Draven,
Hey, what's up?
you're not able to find your thing and you just end up tagging along.
There's not a fucking inn somewhere. Am I blind? How is there not an inn in this fucking town?
There's just a massive like neon arrow pointing down at him.
That he's just not finding.
I didn't even roll
Oh
that one.
my goodness.
Dude, I'm just imagining he's like saying that and like right behind him is just a big like neon arrow pointing at a doorway.
Oh shit.
You know, Salim will walk up to you. You look lost.
I'm looking for some inn. It doesn't matter, just the sketchiest inn. This town is devoid. I didn't know these people.
She just like points. She just like points to an end.
Graven's just getting hit with the how do these people live like this?
Who are you people?
Okay. Pausing on that, we go to Lucian and Elroy. Now, both of you are looking for separate things. However, all roads lead to Rome, and you are led to the same place. There is essentially building that looks like it's been built between alleys. And there is a humble sign hanging off on a circular, essentially like slab of a log. And you can see there is a faded illustration of a wooden mallet on it. And from either instructions that you've garnered from locals or just understanding by the look of the building, you understand that this is a general store. And in fact, the name of this general store is Old Mallet General. Both of you look across the road as you reconvene in front of this store.
Fancy seeing you here.
It's probably the place.
Yeah. All right. He just starts walking in.
Step forward, swing the door open. Inside, there are shelves and shelves that are just full of all the fucking random adventuring shit you can find. If you look on the Wikidot, basically everything that's there, which isn't like outrageously expensive, essentially a spyglass or something like that, is on a shelf somewhere. You see as there is a bit of a scene in front of you. The shopkeep here is a ragged old man. His hair is white, but his eyes are a brilliant blue. He has a mustache that kind of comes down into sideburns. Chin is exposed. You see as he's looking at a young man in front of him, and he just says, "Son, you know I can't do that." The young man just kind of like looks down. You can hear him kind of like take a sharp breath in. The young man draws a knife and points it at this guy. You can hear him say beneath his breath, "Look, I know you got food or water or something. I need it. Look, I don't care. I'll gut you. I'll find it myself." Old man puts his hands up. "All right, look, I don't have any food or water, but I have money. Do you want money? A little bit. Give me the fucking gold." "Okay." He ducks down below the counter.
At this point, Owe kind of looks to Lucian next to him.
Lucian is looking for what he's about to pull out.
Both of you see as the man ducks below and steps back with a musket pointed at this young man.
That's what I was expecting.
Owe immediately jumps to the side, to the ground. Out of
He
the
doesn't fire, but he holds it and he says, the young man is just like frozen as he steps back himself. He almost puts his hand up. "You dropped the knife, boy."
Eloy jumped anyways.
The knife clings to the ground. "Now you go walk out slowly. And you're never gonna come back. You go and starve like a good young man. You'll fart." He leaves. he almost like shoves Lucian and Elroy aside as he leaves.
Oh, Elroy's on the floor. Like he jumped to the side the moment he saw the gun pointed in this line of fire.
The old man puts the musket on the table and then he just kind of like leans against it. He rubs his temple. Fucking hell.
Some situation.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed out of
Slowly,
it.
I think it's a
now we're slowly clambering up behind like a shelf. Yeah,
Are you good?
I'm fine. I'm good.
All right.
Sorry for the scene. The world's
Nah.
gone to shit these days.
It's not you. It's not you.
Yeah, I just wanted to come in and restock on some bullets. Kind of walks up to the counter, plops down the 5 gold. Will that do?
Yeah, I'll get that for you real quick.
I need
Thank
a.
He takes the musket off the counter, puts it back below. He says, "I'll be right back. Don't do something stupid."
Yeah, I need a.
I don't
pouch-
plan on it.
I need a pouch of arrows as well.
The arrows are on the shelf right over there near the corner.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see you. Heads over there and.
You can see the old man opens the door and steps into the back. He's only back there for like probably a handful of seconds. Then he walks back out with a small pouch. He says, "There you go." He slides the gold over towards him. He puts
Thank you very much.
it on the counter.
I imagine these arrows are kind of just wrapped in bunches, like with nothing more than like a piece of rope or something.
Yeah, it would just be string.
Yeah. You would see as Owo would take a good minute or two like looking at each of the pouches of arrows before grabbing one of them and handing it over to the counter, along with 1 gold piece.
He slides it over towards him. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Question. We are a part of a group soon to go to the furnace. We need a map. And you're probably the man who knows where to find one.
I'm
If
going
one
on
even
an
exists.
expedition. Interesting. Well, some kind of emotion comes over him. You're not sure what. He says, "Yeah, I can get you a map." Roll an insight check.
I'll try to, I guess. I tried to.
Fine.
Exactly that many.
By the way, for the map, it's 15. 15 gold.
That's cool. Can I look at the map first? I want to make just.
Oh, yeah. Give me a moment. He once again steps into the back. You basically see it. He opens the door and he keeps it open with his back foot as he reaches across, and then steps back over. And it basically looks like the classic, fucking pirate treasure map, where it's brown paper. It's huge. He opens it, and it's not just a map of Varukt or the furnace. It is a world map.
Do you have something more localized?
So, unfortunately, I only get these maps from a certain merchant that doesn't really come here that often. And he's pretty grand on the scale. This is mostly the best we got. If you do want better maps, I'd recommend, I say better. This is pretty good, honestly. If you want more local maps, you're gonna have to ask local people.
You can see on this map, he points at God's Grace, he points at Suncatcher, and other cities that are marked down. So you see that, it looks like there's only 6, 8 cities in all of Eastphalia. Those are the most noteworthy. Somehow God's Grace gets chalked up to noteworthy. I think that's stupid. This place is a shithole. But I live here, so whatever. There are villages between. On the roads, you can find cabins and other places like that. And those are people who live there. You can talk to them. Some of them are hunters. Some of them travel. They have their own knowledge. Talk to them. And, so he once again, like, kind of leans over the counter and kind of, like, holds his hand over his mouth like this. Elroy, what's your passive perception?
16.
You see his lip kind of quiver and his eyes are directed like they're looking straight through you. We're going to the furnace.
Yeah, not likely really want to be, but got put up to it.
Sorry for that. So,
I'm just trying to make sure. I just want to make it home.
My name's Harvey. He stands up. He holds out a hand to both of you. I
shake his hand.
I had a son. He's the only living one of 13. God bless my late wife, hardworking woman. He went on an expedition a couple months ago. There were 6. Only one returned, but I can't give up hope that he's still alive. Look, I'll cut the price on this. You can have it for, let's just do 5 gold. You can have it for 5. I want you to look for my son.
What can you tell us of him?
I will say you have a little bit of luck. Our expedition is the one we're sent to clean up for. We'll be in the area. If we find him, we'll do what we can to take him home.
A kind of tear comes out his eye. Even if you just find his remains, I just want to see my boy again. I'm sorry. Listening to an old man's sob story. He wipes the tear away from his eye.
You're all right.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Can you give us any information on your son? Anything that could help us?
Any part of him that would stick him out from a crowd.
He's got blonde hair, and he's got his father's baby blues. He's a bit of a fighter, so he might be making noise, or he just might have gotten himself killed.
Could we get a name? Not sure if that'll help, but it could.
His name is Alden.
Alder?
Alden. A-L-D-I-N.
What was the shopkeep's name again? Could you give me one more time?
His name is Harvey Dust. And I'll give you his handout. There you go.
From what, well, little I know of the furnace, it is a place that takes lives. We'll try and find him.
Promise you, we know that better than anyone. Bless you. Bless your journey.
Thank you very much.
He waves you out as you leave. Transitioning. We go back in time just to the night before. A finely dressed young man takes 2 horses and sets them up against a building. Inside there is a dim light. He opens the door, it's a lantern, and he steps into an inn. Ale is not water, but it suffices somewhat. And he spends that night drinking. Hours and hours, the night goes on. The regulars pass through and pass out. The young man doesn't sleep. Stays awake the whole night, just watching people, watching the tavern keeper as his replacement comes the following day. So early in the morning that it's more accurate to consider it late in the night. A soldier comes in, and you can see he has a pouch at his side as he opens it, fumbles through it, pulls out a paper and a nail. He holds in his hand a small hammer as he holds it up and nails it into the wall. The young, finely dressed man who had been staying up that whole night silently observes. Soldier shares a word with the tavern keeper and leaves. What does your character do, Miles?
He looks at the paper on the bulletin board. Gets a closer look.
You already know what it's for.
He takes it with him.
And he leaves the tavern. Lucian Elroy. As you step out of Old Mallet General, the door slams shut behind you. There he is, this finely dressed man, on horseback with an empty horse beside him. If you'd like to introduce your character.
I described him last session, but I'll describe him again. You see a finely dressed, pale, long black-haired man, currently still wearing his wide-brimmed hat just to cover up any sort of sun that might catch his face so he doesn't get sunburnt, and a long coat along with some black gloves. He wears high-kneed boots and breeches, and you can see he seems to be supplied quite as well, with a few things around his shoulders, the cane like I described, lacquered black around his waist, kind of looking at you guys step out. You seem to fit the description.
Says immediately his kind of left foot kind of goes back as his stance kind of shifts in place with his hands going near his waist, but not grabbing anything as of yet.
I can see you're ready to fight me, but I'm not here for a fight. I'm here to join you.
Are they already putting out the warrant?
It's not noon.
Warrant? No.
Wait.
Yeah, tosses aside the... I think he... Would he have given that paper to someone else, or would he still have that paper?
You would still have the flyer, yeah.
Just kind of showing you guys the flyer. As he kind of pulls it out of his sleeve, unfolds it, and shows it to you guys.
Oh, he kind of takes a look. What does it say?
It is essentially a notice that an expedition is being gathered, and if any wayward souls want to join it, to head to Town Hall, and you will be added to it.
I was told to come find you, and, well, you seem like two characters that were easy to find.
I didn't think they were recruiting for us. You sure you would want to join this?
A helping hand is nice, but I'm gonna ask, what kind of fool are you to be joining this?
That's a blunt way of saying it.
The kind you need. He kind of folds the paper back up and puts it into his sleeve. Why worry about it so much?
Mostly just the furnace is dangerous.
It's a dangerous place with another mouth to feed.
Dangerous but valuable.
Exactly. I'm making sure you know what you're up to. I don't want to go with someone who's just going to get themselves killed.
I suppose people do know about the expeditions around here. Yeah.
I assure you, I'd be the last person to crawl into a hole and die.
Great.
So I'm trying to get the hell out of here. And this seems like a good way.
Seems like you're going deeper down in the wrong direction.
Well, we're just half the group anyway. You probably want to meet the rest.
Oh,
We're
I
meeting
know.
back soon.
As he kind of gestures towards the empty horse. I brought these. Thought they might help.
Garrett, quick question just out of Elroy's knowledge. How expensive are horses in this world to, like, own one?
So, owning a horse in normal, non-starving cities, a riding horse would cost on average... Actually, roll an intelligence check.
That's fair.
Fair enough. Yes, that's probably the most fair check. 15.
Riding horses cost on average about 75 gold. And that is what these appear to be, as they just have a saddle and reins. There are more expensive kinds of horses. There are less expensive kinds of horses. You would know that as of now, the only horses in God's grace are the ones owned by the military and the ones owned by that adventuring group you just saw, as virtually all the rest have already been culled and eaten.
Yeah, there was kind of a slightly questioning glare looking down at the horses for a moment before just looking back up. Horses will make it faster, which will offset the food
And
cost.
less fatiguing. I do want to ask, is there a specific reason you want to go to the furnace? We're being forced into it. We don't particularly want to.
Friend, I'm going to ask you a simple question. Would you want to live here?
Well, no, but there's
No.
plenty of other places to go.
Right.
With 2 horses like this, you could go the other way and get out of here.
Sure, I can get some distance. But how far would that get me?
Long ways out from here.
So, judging by our journey to this place, how realistic would we think it is he could make it back that way?
Back towards, like, the rest of Eastphalia?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he'd make it some distance. Probably closer to a major city than far. But he has to eat. I mean, you could get a certain amount of rations from the other horse.
Also hunt along the way, because it's less desert down there, right?
No.
No?
It's basically desert all the way. You'd have to do some very efficient hunting to supply yourself that journey, and that's not a skill that a lot of people have.
Yeah, Lucian just kind of like thinks about it for a minute and is just like, I don't know. I guess that's a difficult journey, but feels possible.
Difficult ain't the word, friend. Gold can get you one thing. Rations, maybe a few. But I'm a loner. And no one here can leave, really.
Full disclosure, I'm not some sort of professional traveler. Not super familiar with the area up here.
Don't doubt yourself too much. I saw your display yesterday. It was quite the...
Well,
You were there?
my usage of a gun doesn't really affect.
Who wasn't there?
90% of the town?
Oh, they were watching. They just weren't there.
Well, this is going to be a long journey. If you need anything bought, I'd like to do it now.
We're currently doing our rounds.
Would I have already prepared myself, or am I still looking to get some rations?
Well, we can't really get rations.
You can't really get rations. You can buy almost everything else. But rations, at this point, even with a massive amount of money, it would be next to impossible to find anybody that's willing to sell them.
Well, no time to waste.
We're meeting up with the others at the north gate. From there, probably the worst couple... I was gonna say worst. Some of the worst couple months of our life is about to begin.
Somehow I think I've lived through worse.
We'll fight through it.
As you kind of say it last time, you see Elroy kind of pause for a moment as he's walking away before the steps resume.
I fall behind him with the horses.
Zoom out, transition. Salim and Draven. You step up to the tavern.
Are you coming with?
I was gonna try to ask people for any information on the furnace, but I doubt anybody here has actually been up there. So I guess I can have a drink. You get a lot of money.
Sure. I mean, yeah, you could. I don't mind if you have a drink. It's no, it's fine. Come on. What's the name of this inn?
You look up at the sign. It's like totally faded. It's basically unlegible.
Great.
Everyone loves a good mystery.
You try the door, and it's firmly shut. You look at the front, and there is a small piece of parchment on it. You like hold it down as the wind has been jostling it. You put it down, you look at it, and it says, closed for the day. Our innkeeper has been stabbed.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's just our luck, isn't it?
Yeah, no, this is... Real shit.
Arrested within an hour, and then we can't even get a drink. You're bad luck, I think.
You...
I'm kidding.
fine.
Don't look at me like that.
Listen, I'm trying to take care of something and it's not going well. I'm starting to get worried. Well, surely there's some other tavern. I haven't seen any, but you seem to have a knack for, not just being stupid.
Well, I just walked away from the caravan. I saw this one before coming back. I don't know. I've never been here. I guess we can ask.
I don't think the people here are very nice.
Search as you might, ask what you will, they point you back towards the tavern you just left. And if you inform them, they're like, oh, shit. And they comment that they hope the innkeeper's okay, as most everyone in the city knows him.
Huh. Okay, well, that stunted my plans.
Shit, I guess there was only one.
Do you have anything you need to take care of?
I've never been here, so not really.
All right, good. Got my steps in.
I guess I should buy a bedroll.
Also, Garrett, I lied to you. I bought one more thing of arrows.
Nah.
2 things. It's fine.
In that case, Draven has nothing else to do.
Give me a minute.
I guess we're off to buy a bedroll for me, because I was sleeping on the floor.
How much
Bedroll is important.
Let's, how much is a bedroll? 1 gold piece that I'm now cutting from our thing.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So. To sort out the details. We're traveling with 2 horses and 5 people.
Yep.
Yes.
Do you have all the rations you wish to get?
Wait, say again?
Do you have, I say rations. Do you have all the equipment you wish?
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
get?
say,
Do you want to
should we
stock
get
up
more?
on anything else? Ammo, fucking explorers packs, anything like that. Obviously excluding the rations out of those.
Is water easy to buy here? I know that it's very limited as well, but would it be as limited as food?
Rations come with the water.
Okay. I think we really have as much as we can get. I have my basic gear for survival. And my weapons and gear as is.
So I will let you know. Having 2 horses is not enough for 5 people.
Yeah.
And the horses themselves require food. So that would count as 2 rations for a horse per day.
Mm-hmm. And we can't even go at horse speed because...
Sell them.
Yes, because you can only travel as fast as the slowest person.
Yeah.
Sell them. Do it.
Well, we would have that
You
discussion.
can sell them. You would, well, Helen knows about selling. So what would you like to do?
We have 2 options. Rations.
Speak in character.
We don't have enough horses for everyone. That leaves us with 2 options.
Draven Salim, you're here.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Be
we're
right
at
up.
the North Gate all together.
You're at the North Gate. You probably
Actually,
have
we'll
like
probably start with this
you
conversation.
probably have like an
this is
hour
it.
and a half
This is
before you're
important
set to
conversation.
leave.
Yeah.
This conversation would happen first as the others arrive at the North.
Who's this? Did you
Who's
pick up
that?
a friend?
Apparently, the expedition was advertised.
They put up a flyer for us and he wants to join.
Do you have any food?
Just tip my hat.
He has 2 horses.
How many?
How
How
did
much
you
meat's
get
in a horse?
When you witness a display as yours, I mean, seeing all those horses disperse, that's a moment of opportunity.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
That's fair.
Oh, these were from those guys. I see.
Yes.
Actually,
They're not my horses. I don't care what you do with them, but we can't really use them to travel.
I don't know. Maybe we could sell them back to the mayor or whatever.
You know what else
money's
they
not
make?
going to be.
They make great food.
I've never eaten horse.
I mean,
I'm
if it's an animal, you can
surprised.
cook it. Well, we don't really have much of an option. We are limited on food as is, and we already have another mouth to feed, so we need something.
I know a place we can sell them. If we want.
If we... Money doesn't help us survive.
If we do happen upon some smaller town along the way, it could benefit us in multiple ways.
We still have leftover money, right? You guys
Selling
can
them,
spend it all.
trading them, I guess eating them too.
Every day they're here, that's food they're taking.
Tillin, you're more familiar with the area. Do you know any small towns we'll run into soon that we could figure something out?
Yeah, I don't think I would have gone much further north. Nope.
Are you
Don't even have to roll for that. Absolutely no way.
Yeah. As much as I would like to. I haven't traveled much further outside these gates.
So, food? And
I guess they're gonna be food, and
Seems like a good
but
option.
I'm gonna do that tonight, not here.
Please tell me you know how
Okay.
to cut up a horse and cook it.
I know how to cut up animals, more usual animals, not really a
it's not my
horse.
expertise.
I can figure it out. It shouldn't be that much more difficult. I know how to smoke it and keep it fresh as well, and I have the supplies for that.
Don't imagine it's terribly different.
I mean, like 2 days ago, we cut up and cooked an owlbear. I can figure out a horse.
We should do this outside of town.
Yes, we can do it tonight. I can get it set up whenever we set up camp.
Don't want those people smelling our cooked horse.
Great first impression, by the way. Hi, I'm Draven.
Get a name?
You heard him refer to me. My name is Tillin.
Taylor.
Tillin.
I did say it in passing, to be fair.
I understand, but like, it's introductions are important.
You're right. I'm trying to just
No, I meant passing as in easy to miss.
my brain's just been focusing on surviving. My apologies. My bad.
I don't really mind.
Great, now that that's settled, are we done here? I mean,
It's nearly noon at this point, so we need to leave now.
Walk and talk then.
So be it.
okay.
On back your horse. You turn towards the northern gate. You feel a hand slap up against your leg. And you turn and look down, you see there is a skin and bones, gaunt old man with a beard that goes down below his pecs. And he just looks up at you, his eyes sunken deep into his skull. And you just hear him meekly breathe out. Water! Water! Do you have any water, sir?
Sorry, friend, my mouth only.
We...
Everyone needs water. We need food and water.
I'll take the first night without. I'm feeling alright for now. Give him my share.
Fine.
That's your decision, Ez. Take
I'll
one
deal.
ration from the pouch at the horse's side and kind of, I'd first look around to make sure no one else is really watching, but I know people probably are.
Streets are basically empty right now.
I'll try.
You guys have some heavy packs on your horses. You have weapons, and nobody fucks with that.
Kind of like looking around to make sure no one's going to try anything first before he hands him one ration. We need to move fast before people think we're giving out handouts. As sad as it is, we need to live.
He takes a drink of water, and you can see he savors it. Thank you, sir. I need to go find General Marcellin. He stumbles away.
Oh my.
Did he put a hand on my leg whenever he did that?
Oh yeah, he reached up and like put a hand on your leg, basically just to get your attention, but it was heavy. It was... You're not sure if it was like there's some weird strength behind that, or if he just didn't really...
To the rest of everyone, it wasn't... It was actually kind of aggressive. He would have immediately pulled a knife as he said those words earlier, but that was about it.
General, well, I don't care enough. We need to go.
Okay.
I'm going.
As the party heads out, sun rests high in the sky. We're gonna go ahead and end tonight's session there.
9:03.
That's an early session. All right.
Very
I mean,
short.
that's fair though.
That's a good stopping point.
That it is a great stopping point.
Mhm.
So, I was thinking, I was like, is he gonna go like because at this point it's either we go another like 3 hours or we end now. Like, there's no like, there's not gonna be a good stopping point
Hey,
for a
I
while.
mean, 3 hours. I'm down for 3 hours.
Gentlemen, as you feel this bond between everybody, you're filled with inspiration, and you have become level 2.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
Guys,
goodness.
savor it. It's
Assemble.
not gonna happen for a little.
Quick question,
Warlock
Garrett.
gets giant power spike.
Garrett, are we going to get a long rest before the next encounter that matters? So I can just click the button and max out, or is
we'll see.
Just click
Okay.
it on
The
the
button.
okay? I
Yeah,
won't
just
click the
click it.
button. It's so gonna
Click it
happen
when
the
you get a
first
long
day
rest,
we
gamer.
the first day we leave, something happening. We'll see.
Do you really need like a long rest right now?
No.
I kind of do.
See?
Oh,
I don't
I still
have
have
any
my-
spells.
I mean,
I
we're
have
only
half my
going one
ration.
day out
Are
before
we
we
still live
rest
right now?
and cook the horses, right? Yeah.
I still got
And
my
recording.
I got my full shit right now, so I do not
And the
care.
recording, dude. Session's over.
I got no shit right now. Except
Edit it out,
cantrip.
Milo.
No.